write your story down. My throat's going mental. But why? Why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, man. Because they're crawling with horrible beasties in it. There are? Sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it. Just remember you can go recording your progress any old where. This guy talks funny sometimes. You can use waystones to save, pretty much. That's all that says. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, isn't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy. That's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as yourself, or good as your word. Okay. Righto. Next stop, the old man of the woods. HP and MP are fully restored. And no, we're gonna save over my old one, because I don't need that anymore. The old one is now useless. Like I said, I only got like 2 hours in. I finished the forest area, which is this, and I got a little bit into the town. But past that, nothing. So far I kind of know what I'm doing. But past that point, it's going to be completely blind, and I'll have no idea what's going on, so...
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Dumbass. Supposed to watch where you're running in a forest, come on.
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at the wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Niggers. So does that mean I can cast the spell? Or can't cast the spell, there you go. Ho ho ho. I'm not as powerless as all that, young man. All the four, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar, ah yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. And we learn a new spell. And we got a page describing Form Familiar. Thank you very much, old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to use it. Some spells are simply not meant for a certain wizard, such as life. Don't worry about that for now, Mun. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Also, this costs no magic. Surprise. I don't know why it doesn't cost magic. You'd think it would cost a little bit. But I guess since it's part of the main story, it can't.
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
So this is a familiar, huh? And he'll be coming with us? Of course he will, you dumbass. Wow. Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, isn't it? Here you go. Here, you'd better give this little fellow a name. Midi? Midi. I think not. No. I don't know what to call him, though. I'm gonna call him Pokey because he has horns, so... I don't know how the fuck you spell Pokey, where you're from. This is how you spell it now. Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the wild with only that withered wand of yours, or in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch, which is a spell that obviously brings back some of your HP in turn for taking away some of your magic. Tidy, that's one of the most useful spells there is for the wandering adventurer. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with Healing Touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm going to get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy. Next, I'll give you a gift called the Gift of the Blazing Inferno Fireball. Shoots a little ball of fire. That one does. Plant-based beasties flipping hate fire. Even old Tree Face here is scared of a fireball. Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you? Golly, of course not, Mr. Father Oak. And that's Fireball. Now, boy, you can press square at any time to open your spells menu. Well, the spells are Healing Touch this is just explaining. You can use certain spells in battle only and some out of battle, so... Obviously, you can use Healing Touch after battles to heal yourself, and Fireball only during battles to kill enemies.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes. Let's go!
Alright, now he's going to give us a tutorial on how to use the familiars, which is pretty easy. Use the directional pad to switch between yourself and a familiar. Obviously, we're going to use the familiar.
Here goes!
And he has the same sort of shit. He has an ability, though. Cut Loose is his ability. The yellow ring around your familiar is his stamina, so when that runs out, he's done, and it switches back to Ollie. But the stamina refills after a period of time, and you can switch back to him using L1 or R1. Yes, I got that. Thank you. Fuck. Alright, so Cut Loose is his ability. It costs 10 MP to use, but it's pretty strong. So if we use Cut Loose, he does a crazy ass attack that will hopefully kill both of them. Nope. So now we just attack. Obviously that took like a shit ton of our MP, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Alright. There's an airplane flying over my fucking house, so hopefully that comes up in the recording, because that'd be fantastic. God. That's what you get for living near an airport. And your familiars level up as time goes past, too, when they learn new abilities. So now you know how to fight with a familiar, isn't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose, and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Or you could just grind your bitch ass up and hope for the best. Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. Creature cage is... You can see... Wow. You can shower yourself faithful. Familiars will... with delicious treats. Okay. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and others will... Or others that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy, kind of like a Pokemon, where if you give it a TM, it learns a new move. So, that's pretty much what that is. You can... It's kind of like giving them stuff to level up faster, in a sense. Feed the little... I'm just going to explain this myself. So like I said, you can give him food and stuff to give him, like, level up his HP, his MP. You can give him certain moves later on, I'm sure. Stuff like that. It's pretty much just leveling up without fighting. The creature cage, got it. I promise I'll look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. I'm sure. And we got the creature cage, which is now accessible from the fucking main menu. Oh, I almost forgot. We had something we wanted to ask you. Your trunkiness. There's a guard down by Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say? Shatter's evil spreads still further, so you'll be needing. That we will. Your oak-itude. Sure. Oak-itude. Right. This quick you are. You have still got it in you. Ho ho ho, patience. Young Drippy, of course I have. Let me see it now. I know it's here somewhere. Craigie, you've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? That's in... the insolence. There you go. I put it away safely among one of uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there. That's all. While you seek it out... While I seek it out, I have a favor to ask you. I did mention we're in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? I haven't got time for this. We gotta go. Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? How very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man. Alright. I get the flippin' message. Go on. What is it you need for us? What is it you need us for? There we go.